Hi, did something happen tonight?
Okay, what would you have done if you hadn't won?
That's what I asked.
Waited till next year? No. I suppose the ball or In-N-Out Burger, which is like our staple after award shows.
Other questions? Oh, your guys on the left? Actually, the front row.
Was this always the plan, if you won, to propose?
No. But you can't come in and plan this. Obviously, if you're a nominee, it's not like I know I'm going to be standing there and do it. And it's been, if you saw it, an interesting couple of weeks in my life. And it became a thought, and the thought picked up steam as we got here. This was coming. It just, the timing just lined up very nicely, and it was a really magical moment.
It was, and thank you for saying yes, so we got to share it.
Thank you for saying yes.
Go ahead.
Hi, to the proposed bride.
Which?
Hi, Jeannie Wolf.
Oh, over there.
How did you get his mother to approve of you?
Oh, that wasn't a problem. I fell in love with his mother the first time I met her, before Glenn and I even got involved. So I think that we both approved each other and became friends.
And
I want to help answer that one too, because my mom just passed 2 weeks ago, and it's been really a whole lot of emotion and things. When my mom used to come watch rehearsals at the Tony Awards, and Jan was working there at the Tony Awards, I would find Jan and my mom off in a corner just talking all the time, and to the point where they started an email correspondence and all that stuff, and my mom would always say she was my friend first. And I adore that. I love that story, because she was, and that's what makes this feel bittersweet, but really, really nice at this point.
Okay, on your right.
To anybody in your families?
No, we've been dragged back here and thrown all over the place. We haven't spoken to anybody yet.
On your right.
Leslie Messer from Good Morning America. I was hoping both of you could walk me through your day a little. I mean, it must have been nerve-wracking to walk a red carpet with a diamond ring in your pocket. And did you have any idea and what was going through your mind when this was all going on? Because people were crying back here.
Aww.
It was like a regular day for us, because we've done a lot of award shows, because he produces and directs so many and has been nominated. So we're very grateful for that. So today just felt like a normal day in many ways. So I never expected this. I was shocked.
I will say this, that it's not a diamond ring, it's my mom's wedding ring, which to me is more valuable than the Hope diamond. It's obviously precious to me. And yes, walking around on the red carpet like nothing's happening with this thing sitting in my pocket was kind of a nerve-wracking experience, to be honest with you. It was such a valuable thing sitting right here, but now it's where it belongs.
Sweet. In the middle. In
Yes.
the middle to the left.
I want to build on that question, Jan, to you. Did you have any suspicions? And when the camera was on you, it took you a good 10 seconds, I think, to react. What was that like?
I had no suspicions whatsoever. I had no idea. And he usually is so eloquent in his thank you speeches. So I was just so grateful that he won. And I really hoped he was going to dedicate the award to his mother. And he did, and then some. But I didn't. I'm still processing this.
And you saw Jan on camera as much as you did. I want to say thank you to Hamish Hamilton, who's directing tonight's show, who took the cue, because obviously I didn't speak to him and he was nominated against me tonight. So I couldn't even say, hey, buddy, this might happen, because it was just awkward. But Hamish, right on the spot, was on her at the right point, and I'm so glad to see the replay of that.
And thank you for not playing us off.
Yeah.
Straight ahead, just to the left of the pole.
Right here.
Yes.
Hi, Anna Raya, Vanity Fair. You kind of answered some of my question, because I had made a comment to my friends that only the director of another awards event would know how to pull off a mid-awards event proposal. So you didn't plan this at all? You didn't give any sort of heads up to anyone? Or how did you even know that this wouldn't get played off?
Literally the only person who had a heads up was my dad, from me acquiring the ring, basically. But no, and I thought about if I were able to call people in production here or whatever, lot of people, a lot of my friends working the show, but it didn't feel right with Hamish nominated against me, and I just didn't want to. I respect his space too much to step in and say, hey, if I win, I might do this, So I just thought through from the point of view of if I was up here and what would I do, and it came to be.
To your right, in the second row.
Angela Bishop from Network 10 Australia. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
I'd love to know the honeymoon plans, and have you heard of the Great Barrier Reef?
Actually, that's on the bucket list, I have to say.
Yes.
We would welcome you. It would be a lovely place to celebrate.
It sounds great. I think this is so new to us, I don't know if we even know timing of anything at this point, but that sounds great.
I'd just like to know what it was like walking up those stairs and watching your husband, or your now fiancé, kneel before that crowd at the Emmys.
I can't even put words to it
Try.
because I'm going to try. As I said, he's done so many award shows, and I worked on the Tony Awards for many years, so I'm used to going up and down those stairs. And actually, one time I even fell down those stairs at one show. But walking up, it was surreal, and it feels like this is supposed to be the way it was supposed to be. It just feels right. Because he was getting an award himself, and as a director and a producer, like on stage with his friends and family around, and others gathered around a television watching, and it just feels right. And we always felt right, so I'm beyond ecstatic, and there was not a doubt in my mind that we don't belong together forever. Thank you.
Right here. Oh, cute.
On your left.
Hi. I'm wondering, as the director of the Oscars and someone who just had a magical TV moment, if you have any thoughts on the Academy's plans to put below-the-line categories during commercial breaks of the show.
Well, I think to expand upon that, I think what we actually want to do is put below-the-line proposals during commercials, because it seems to be working, so I want to go with what works. Yes.
In the middle, right there.
Yeah, I'm Bill Kevaney from USA Today. First, did you meet while working on the Tonys?
We did.
And did you have a plan B for a proposal? And if so, what was that?
To be honest with you, there was no plan B, although I don't know that this was even plan A. This was a thought that grew and grew and then just became. But if this didn't happen exactly in this way, something else equally big and surprising would have happened. Thank you.
To your right.
Hi, I have a follow-up. Nancy Dillon, New York Daily News. Can you talk a little bit about, if it's okay, your history, how long you've been together, what year it was you met on the show?
10,000 years ago, it feels like.
Well, we met in 2001.
We met in 2001.
And we worked together.
We've been together, 10 years or so, and it's, we both have daughters. I have 2 daughters, she has 3 daughters, so there's nothing but estrogen in our world, which is all really good. But our lives came together, because of the Tonys, I guess, and have centered kind of around this environment, award show environment, ever since.
In the middle.
Hi, question from TV Guide. Jen, what did you exactly do on the award shows?
I worked at the Broadway League, and I was the chief marketing officer for the Tony Awards.
Thank you.
And the last question, front row on the left.
Hi, Marissa Sullivan from Us Weekly. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So I want to know, how will you two celebrate besides all the parties? You mentioned In and Out. Is that something you think you're going to do? Do you have
I think we'll hit more. I think we'll probably hit more parties than we thought we were going to hit tonight. So I don't know if we'll make it as far as In and Out, but honestly, how are we going to celebrate? It's at least to one of us, it's news right now, so we haven't had a chance to discuss. But I think we're going to celebrate, and probably it's going to be a long night.
Congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
You can tell I'm new at this.